welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries. Also know the roles can be interchangeable here, you guys, so put where the shoe fits. I want to get into the energies right away, Aries. So the channel message I'm receiving here for this energy is definitely deception. And it almost feels like the relationship took a wrong turn. And this feels like a long-term commitment. Like these are two people who've been together for a long time. And, you know, there's a lot of regret in this connection. I feel your person wants to come back. So there's two ways this energy can go. Your person obviously wants to reconnect. You know, for some of you, you got children with this person. For others of you, your person wants to reconnect, but you've just had enough time with yourself that you really are fine with a new beginning, a fresh start elsewhere. For some of you, you may have already started dating, you know, so this can get complicated because I have to say, I feel there may be lingering emotions for this person. But let's see where this energy goes, because I feel like this is it's a hard energy to tap into because it's one of those, it's complicated. So let's see, Spirit, what do we got for Aries? And as usual, fire signs are always this spicy when it comes to... All right, so here we have honeymoon. This could be the one. Keep an open mind. And I feel this person wants to harmonize this connection, right? Move to calmer waters with you. Obviously, there was a commitment here. It says here you've already met the romantic partner you seek, because they know they have history with you. And at this point, you know, this was about really looking deep within themselves. They're hoping that you will be open to reconnecting. They still have chemistry here with you. Here we have retreat, because obviously this time apart from their family, you know, for those who don't, but just you, has shown them like where their attraction was. It's like a rekindling. This definitely does feel like a retrograde energy here, Aries, but this person, you know, is coming through. Here you have new love, yeah, because you deserve love. And I really feel some of you, this is why this is such a complicated energy that I'm tapping into, because some of you, because of the history, may be open, you know, to the, you know, just to see where things go, and aren't against keeping an open mind and revisiting or just connecting and talking. And others of you just are fine with moving on and, you know, knowing that you're willing to take the risk to keep going and date, and I also feel for some of you, they don't want to lose you to someone else, because they know that you can, you know, they know that you can, right? So here we have getting to know each other, forgiving and learning, heart-to-heart conversation, reconciliation, give the relationship a chance, healing family issues. So this person, you know, I kind of feel like this energy after feels like a desperate, more like they kind of secretly, desperately want this to work out. They want you to be open to this. So I feel like this person will be a bit persistent. They're not gonna let you go easily. That's what I'm feeling. And for those who have kids, it's gonna be difficult, right? Because you have children. You have, you know, a child or kids, you know, with this person. You know, they're in your energy no matter what, because of co-parenting, whatever the case may be in your scenario. But okay, Spirit, give me more on this energy for Aries. And others of you, obviously, who don't have kids with your person, it's just, you know, they miss, energetically, they just still feel attached to you. So, okay, Spirit, I had to kind of stop there. This is a lot. Jeez. All right, fine. Oh, God, Aries, you guys are the only sign that give me, you and sometimes Leo, I mean, always fire signs, give me like extreme messages. I may not clarify them all because I kind of feel the energies, but this is what I'm saying. It is a complicated energy, which is why I'm going to take them, because it might require me to go a little more in depth. I might have to see some, let's see where it goes, because more darker energies for them. So this base chakra, moving on, right? There was some, this person had to reroot themselves. They were definitely at a place of loss. When I see the root chakra, this is a kind of a lost, this person lost their way. They lost their way in the connection. They lost their way with themselves. You know, they had a hard time managing, I feel, their emotions, which this is the Six of Swords, which again, this is what I'm saying, Six of Swords, right? They had a hard time managing their emotions. So this person could have been cyclical with their ways of being. It was never like it got inconsistent. But also remember, this is the Six of Swords. So this is them also wanting to move on from whatever they felt limited, because they actually, you know, at this point they had time to think. Your person had time to think, and they want to move towards you, right? They want to come back home. All right, Spirit. So we're going to take this. We have the spiritual strength, which is the Nine of Swords. They're obviously constantly thinking about this. Rest and rejuvenation, which is the Four of Swords. This person, obviously, with these two energies here, spent a lot of time, right, alone. This person may have gone outside the connection, but this person's alone. And I can tell with all the nines, I can tell that whatever they did, it was part of their lesson. Here we have the Death, transformation, because again, this was part of their finding themselves. Also, this is going to be transformative for this connection. It's also transformative with how they view you. So here we go with the Nine of Cups, another 9, which is finding the emotional balance within, you know, some level of contentment within their own life. Like, what else do you need? Like, you have everything you need. With the Nine of Cups, you feel fulfilled. You have everything you need. And the Nine of Swords, I'm sorry, this is the Nine of Wands. This is the Nine of Swords. So we have the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, another 9. So all the trials and tribulations here, and then obviously stressing, suffering in the silence. This is stressing a lot. And then here we go with the sacral energy. So more chakra work, which makes sense. This is their, out of this person, I'm saying, I can appreciate that this person has sacral 1, sacral 2, and sacral 3. Because there's a lot of self-realization with these 9s. 999 is completion, closing a cycle, a transformation, death, because that's what death energy does. Spending a lot of time. Also, 999 is the Hermit energy. You guys know how much I love me the 9. And so this is a lot of alone time. Now, this is not just your person. Obviously, both of you spent a lot of alone time. So this separation served for a huge transformation in both of your lives. Now, this experience, you guys both experienced it differently, right? Because it showed differently of how both of you had to move on and kind of restabilize your life, gain confidence, because I feel this was, you know, even though this person had was deceptive, you know, because I'm feeling this person, thought they wanted to be outside of the connection. Whatever the case may be, we'll see what comes up here. But maybe did operate out of the sacral energy, the unhealed sacral energy, which caused them to need to feel appreciated, which caused them to cheat and do what they did. Again, you guys, I'm not excusing, I'm just speaking the energy, which is one, it's how the human body, when you have chakras here, it's just how the human body and emotions and mind, the emotional body, the mental body, the spirit body, how it starts to operate and make decisions about where they stand, and things are seasonal, right? So this is where this connection stands. Solar plexus, right? This affected their driving force. Their base was off. It affected their driving force to life. So they're lost. That's what I'm saying. They lost their way. The connection in total lost its way, because if one person's out of balance, then the other person will then mirror that low vibrational energy as well and become out of balance. And then that's when things tend to start to fall apart. I want to point out temperance is here, and then we also have justice, and there we go, my favorite card, the solitude, which is the hermit. And that's what I'm saying. This is a lot of alone time for the both of you. So this is such eclipse retrograde. This is a lot of processing that took place, and in all honesty, this has happened since the full moon. I feel in the Scorpio moon, this is why death energy has happened, because there's been a lot of resurfacing, and this could have obviously began way before that, but this energy in the past couple of weeks, because we're already a few weeks in, moving into eclipses, this is very pivotal, very life-altering revelations that are happening here. Definitely judgment energy, where we experience transitions to shift us where we need to go next in our lives. So Spirit, give me more on this base chakra. I just want to clarify a bit now. Give me more of this base chakra here. Yeah, this person's emotions, 5 of Cups. And Knight of Wands, which is, to me, this is their soul, their driving force. They were inactive. Almost like I said, they lost their way. They lost drive. They lost passion. They lost themselves. And again, that's not excusing, but that's what happens. People do that. The soul feels lost if you're satisfied in certain areas of your life, and then there's nothing to trigger change. It can become stagnant. And so here we are with this moving on. Give me more on this moving on, which makes sense. We've got 3 of Wands, right? They're hopeful. 8 of Swords. And I feel they're hopeful for this to come back together. Although this is a struggle, right? Because this person is processing a lot. So that's why keep them open mind is here. This is about the expectations that this connection is going to have if it was to work out. But also I feel, because this has a lot to do with the 9s, Aries, I have to be honest. This is the self, and I feel like I'm going to have to, this energy feels more both of you of what you're experiencing, which is why I'm saying it's a complicated energy, because I feel an energy. The 9 is completion, meaning you're also done. Some of you are going to be done, and some of you are going to be open to it. So there's a need for optimism, right? Looking forward. This person thinks that this connection can be harmonized, but right, not really sure with the 8 of Swords, right? Because a conversation is needed. They don't really know. So give me more on this 9 of Wands, please. King of Swords. So this person obviously is taking initiatives. Tower, right? The fallout, the change. This is them being more on this logical space of what do I call it? How they view things, coming up with more new ideas in terms of the way they manifest. Trying to raise their energy because, again, they feel depleted. 9 of Wands. These are trials and tribulations. Also, the swords, the king and the queen of swords is the widow, and the widower, the single people, right? The people who like, you know what, we're willing to stand. We've been through so much. They experienced a lot. And so they've detached from this person. That's what I'm saying. This person's detached completely. This person is single. This person's not seeing anyone. Both of you are single. And I feel both of you are detached because it's just the widow and the widower, the separation here. This is clearly indicating two people who are separate. Getting more on this rest and rejuvenate spirit. The Fool wanted to fall out, but this obviously because it's a clean slate. Page, stress. So this is taking steps. Page of Pentacles, rest and rejuvenation. Small steps to change. Physical change, which is causing this transformation. So this person, obviously, 4 is grounding, making plans. The Pentacles is also making plans, taking steps, making plans. Give me more of this transformation here, this death energy. 10 of Wands, yeah. Dropping the burdens and the baggage from the past. Willing to, again, make these changes, this shift to release and move on. I think this person wants to forgive, wants to be forgiven, also wants to let go. And again, I also feel this is both energies because we're talking about the 9. Yeah, your person wants reconciliation for sure. 3 of Cups, because this is a huge transformation to reconnect, come back to their family, right? Reunite. So give me more of this fulfillment of wishes here. A lot of guardedness. 7 of Wands. This is, and it's a retreat. So this is a retreat of emotions. Finding more stability and a spiritual, because it's a 7, a spiritual awareness of your emotions. I feel, and I feel this is both of you. So there will be guardedness. There will be strength here. There will be, I feel like you both have reached a place, especially for those who are co-parenting. You both have reached a place where you just kind of don't talk about things. You just kind of go. And it's almost like it's better that way. But this person is watching you, which is why they're definitely questioning, you know, like, could we, we've reached a peaceful place, a more amicable place in our connection, in our co-parenting. For those who are not co-parenting, this person feels like you've just both should be, the waters are calmer, right? 6 of Swords twice. The waters are calmer. It should be much safer. I mean, it's still a waiting game for them, but it should be more safer to come back in and kind of talk. But, you know, they are watching that, right? Okay, more on the suffering in silence. And this person just learned their lesson with this. 9 of Swords. The Page of Wands, yeah. You know, this person just learned their lessons and, you know, realized that they're, you know, wanting to communicate, wanting to really genuinely speak their truth, I feel, about how they feel. I also feel they don't, the way they communicate, like, I feel they feel the communication with the connection. You guys never truly were able to express what you truly wanted out of life, which is why the relationship fell out of alignment, and which is why this person kind of lost their way, because they feel that they disconnected with, there was a disconnect with your communication, with the communication. And this is for both of you. There was a disconnect with the communication, and it's like it got to a point where you both kind of felt you didn't share even the same things. It just out of alignment with the mind and the spirit, basically. didn't care about the same thing, didn't like the same passions, the same things, didn't like, there wasn't it was hard to find a common denominator again. And it was suffering in silence. A lot of it was unspoken. So I feel like you mutually knew that something was up. And it feels like neither parties were willing to speak up or able to pinpoint what exactly it was. And for some of you, it just felt like many things. And when that energy happens in a relationship, when it feels like it's many things, it's not really many things. It's sometimes us making excuses that it's many things, but we know exactly what that thing is. And sometimes it comes from a place of guilt or being wrong within ourselves. And that's where the intuition needs to come into play, and then that's when the sacral gets affected, because there's a lack of confidence in anything, in making decisions, in your intuition. And so then appreciation and validation is needed outside of yourself when the sacral is blocked. And that's how this gets lost. So let me see the sacral chakra, spirit. Oh dear God, it's a lot. But that 10 of Swords wanted to pop out. Okay, more on this sacral, please. Wow. I mean, 10 of Swords wanted to pop out, but I mean, the tower is pretty much worse, right? So things can't come crumbling down internally. And I feel for the both of you. So this was a connection that lost its way. There was no attraction anymore. And there was probably not really much intimacy. And so that created the tower. So this wasn't overnight. This was, the leading up to this tower. Also the going outside of the connection was not an overnight decision. This was a trickling, and with many things that happened, right? But this person, I do think they missed their family. They missed their family, they missed their commitment, they missed their connection. They knew that it was going to tear it apart. But I feel like it allowed this liberation, and that's why this is, when energies show and reflect this way, this is how you know how transformative, these losses can be individually. Spirit, give me more on the solar plexus. And that's why they lost their way. And the connection in general, because the solar plexus is the number 3, which is feminine energy, almost Empress energy. I always connected. Yeah. The feminine energy, the love. And look who's here. I mean, Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords. This is the two of you. I mean, you guys, the only other court here is the Knight of Wands. So this, and I said these are two single people. So this energy, this vibration is the both of you. And so this loss is way. You both, like, this kind of really affected both of you and both of your driving force to life. And it made you question the commitment, the connection. But here we have Ace of Wands and the Sun. So this is a whole new beginning. So there's an opportunity. I feel the fact that you both had space to figure things out separately, this is going to allow the conversation to be different if wanted. Remember, you guys, you got free will, but something to understand if you're new to my channel, my reads are really about transmuting and alchemizing energy and healing, right? Because you want to heal. This is about your internal. I mean, I really mean everything I say, one, in my intro and how I end my videos, because this is about the evolution of your soul. And so how we evolve on this planet, on Earth, is through relationships. Our biggest lessons are usually through our relationships, whether mother, father, child, aunt, uncle, you name it. It's going to be through relationships, especially these intimate ones that you connect on a sacral level, which takes the lesson much deeper, and again, affects the driving force, the alignment of the body, but also triggers the foundation of the body, the emotional body, the spiritual body, in ways that it probably wasn't rooted to begin with, and that's where the challenges come in. So this is where this new beginning is. So that's why the opportunity is here reconciliation can exist. For some of you, for sure, if wanted, because distance, you both had distance. And I feel you both are much clearer in the mind, because I love that you're both showing up as the court cards of king and queen. And that is wisdom, that is time and space gained to really understand. But if not, there is a new beginning here. Some of you can meet a fire, another Leo, strong fire here, right? With the Ace of Wands and the Sun, but strong Leo. But this is a beautiful beginning. So either way, there is healing that's taking place for the two of you. And maybe this could be just a conversation of closure. But I really feel your person wants to try this again. So this feels like a very specific message, and I hope it reaches whoever needs it. So all right, Spirit, give me the blockages for this connection. What are the blockages currently for this connection, please? What are the blockages for this connection? Breadcrumbs. Don't settle for bits and pieces and deceit. This person lied before and will again. That will obviously be a blockage, right? And this is, again, blockages were what was the blockage of this connection in the past. This person obviously lied and then eventually started to invest less into the commitment. And that is apparent, right? That is extremely apparent. So let's see what this person wants to say. Spirit, what is the energy for this person? What does this person want? Defensive. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. Jeez. And I mean, that's what this person feels, because you're both in the Queen and King of Swords, right? So we're both going to be, so depending how fresh this energy is, my readings are timeless, okay? And I am experiencing them in the now, so do be mindful of that. So you guys, maybe not, maybe in the future, I always feel tarot can plan out, even from 3 months from now at times. So don't give up on me yet. I'm scared to lose you. Yeah, this person is definitely doesn't want to, and I promise you. So I feel this person definitely wants to, make their wrongs right. And first, you are the one, the only one, right? This could be the one. You already met the person, the romantic person you see. They know that's it. Like, this has been a lesson. So like I said, a lot of you, this person knows, they know you're going to be defensive. They don't want you to go. They're scared to lose you. So they're being very vocal about that. And I feel they promise to really make this for sure. Like, this is something that's going to be for sure for a lot of you, I feel. If you decide to reconnect with your person. So Spirit, what else, We both weren't prepared for any of this. We both need more time and healing before it's safe for us to come be together. I mean, this needed its space, right? That's why they know that the defensiveness needed time. And I think that's why they're patient with this Three of Wands that we were seeing. They're allowing this things to harmonize, you know. So that's why I say, I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. Like, it's needed time. It needed time to heal, for the energies to calm down. I need you to keep going with your life no matter how hard it gets. Never give up. I promise you I will catch up. And I just feel this person, you know, is seeing your, obviously those who have children, it's like they're seeing your growth. Self-love, acceptance, soul mission, spirituality, passion, and union. And this is what it was. It was a lot of learning of individually in the space. You guys basically went through each other's trigger to have a spiritual union. And so once this awakening to your own self-love and acceptance to your own soul's evolution, which I really feel you guys had a lot of that. That's why there is a calmer water here with this energy that I felt with this Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. They recognize, and you recognize the growth that has taken place individually. And then what's to follow is passion and union, whether it's passion and union with your person, because now you both are appearing to be different people, or finding new love because now you've healed yourself enough to bring fresh energy and new love to you. And here you are. You are so beautiful. Yeah. You are the one. Like, this person, they see you, you know, they see you. All right, Spirit. So what is the soul's guidance for? All right, we've got gratitude. So thank you. Practice gratitude. Take one moment a day to think about the things and people you are grateful for in your life. When you have a grateful heart, this will multiply and more grateful blessings will be coming your way. Be thankful for what you already have. And I feel like that's just, again, the lessons, right? So when we learn these harsh lessons, we tend to be more grateful and appreciative. And so you're in a space where I feel maybe you both can see different sides of each other now after this separation. And it's just it's because there is a peaceful resolution within first, to be able to see things differently once the pain has subsided, you know, and the emotions have subsided, and now you're just with a different mind space, right? All right, Spirit, giving me another message from Source. What is the self-love message from Source for Aries? Enter this vast of ocean, wild, serene, and all at once full of untold wonders. Keep being the explorer, delighting in new discoveries. And that's what this is, right? Enter this vast ocean of love, wild, serene, and all at once full of untold wonders. This ocean of love we enter, which is what I'm saying, relationships, our soul goes through relationships because it's a vast ocean of all kinds of emotions and experiences, wild, serene, and all at once full of untold wonders, unexpected events that are here to keep us to grow. And that's why I keep being the explorer, delighting in new discoveries. And so as you explore yourself and your emotions and your spirituality and just how you move through life, you'll continue to have new discoveries of yourself and what your abilities and capabilities of moving forward looks like, you know. Relationships are here to challenge us, and your soul and your spirit wouldn't be challenged without relationships, whether good or bad. And that's understanding the dualities, the untold wonders, the uncertainty of those wonders that we don't know look like, but also coming to a mature understanding that these untold wonders are also a reflection of where we are at that time. And so therefore we need to keep being the explorer, you know, and continue to discover who we are within. So Aries, I'm gonna leave it right there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message, bye.